So, Assalamualaikum everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the P1 and 2 video, the A levels P1 and 2 video, in which we'll discuss the marks of P1 and number of questions in P1, the types of questions we get in P1, uh, the chapters in P1, how to study P1, the tips and tricks for P1. So, let's move on to the screen and discuss our P1. So basically, a little bit brief information. P1 is basically pure mathematics 1, a paper usually students give in the AS, the first year of A levels. It is of 1 hour and 50 minutes, 75 minutes, 75 marks. Sorry, it doesn't matter how many marks it is. So it has 10 to 12 structured questions. Almost each and every chapter of the paper is covered in these questions. So these may be of 5 to maybe 10 or more than 10 marks, minimum 5. And these questions will have more than one parts, and each part can have a sub part also. So basically a written examination. So this is a weightage of P1. It is 60% AS level. So in AS level, we usually get in the highest grade of A, then B, C, D. So how these grades are made is basically determined by the weightage of AS level. So usually students opt for P1 and M1 in AS, may go for P1 and S1 in AS also. So M1 or S1 you may say. So this is basically 60% in AS, and this is going to be 40%. So but in combined A levels, so combined A levels has four papers. The P1, P3, sorry, usually which students opt in Pakistan, P3, M1 or S1, and S1 or S2. So this is usually S2 is common in Karachi and in the northern areas of Pakistan or even Multan. Many schools prefer to give the options of M1 as paper. So in this A levels weightage is 30% for both pure mathematics, and for M1 S1 and S1 S2, whichever combination, it is 20%, which makes total 100%, out of which you are graded a maximum of A star or A in your A levels mathematics. So this is a compulsory paper. Like, you have an option in M1 S1 S1 S2 P2 also, but P1 is a compulsory AS or A level subject. You have to study this paper. Talking about the syllabus, has 8 major chapters. The first, we would discuss the details of these chapters afterwards when we are discussing each and every chapter. So basically, first topic is quadratics, then it goes to functions, coordinate geometry. Quadratics is basically the algebra part in P1. Functions, you have studied a little bit functions, so composite functions, inverse functions, all those topics. Coordinate geometry, usually same but little bit explanations or more difficulty in those things. Circular measure is basically radian. We will study that in uh, when we go on to circular measure, has sector in it. So these things are trigonometry, similar things. We'll move on to more complex things. Series, it is sequence and series, the arithmetic progression and the geometric progression, and so on and so forth. So differentiation and integration, the calculus part of this paper. So this makes up the 8 chapters of paper 1 AS level. So this is a brief introduction about AS level. We're going to discuss the paper first, all chapters first. We're going to study those chapters, and after we're done with studying the chapters, then we'll go on to how to solve P1 when we solve the yearly papers, and what are the tips and tricks of solving. Just a little bit brief brief information about how to solve P1 is that try solving, let me write this, try solving questions if you are attempting a yearly or a paper or something. Try solving questions which you are easy with or you know. सो जो क्वेश्चंस आते हों, दिस मीन्स जो क्वेश्चंस आते हों पहले वो सॉल्व करें। जो क्वेश्चंस आते हों, जनरल एडवाइस फॉर मैथमेटिक्स, वो सॉल्व करें फर्स्ट। ठीक है, सो दिस इज इफ यू आर सॉल्विंग अ ईयरली और गोइंग इनटू एन एग्जाम। ठीक है, जनरली फॉर मैथमेटिक्स यही होता है, बिकॉज इससे आपको क्या होता है कि टाइम सेव हो जाता है। सो लाइक यू हैव 1 hour 50 minutes, अगर इसको टाइम में लिखें तो इट्स गोइंग टू बी 110 minutes and it is going to be 75 मार्क। सो लाइक अगर आपको मैक्सिमम 45 मार्क बहुत अच्छा आता है, सो आप मे बी इस 45 मार्क को 50 मिनट्स में कर दें। सो पीछे 30 मार्क्स के लिए आपके पास 60 मिनट्स रहते होंगे। सो आप आसानी से सोच के उसको कर सकेंगे और मैक्सिमम इस पार्ट में सोल्व कर सकेंगे, बिकॉज ये तो आपको आता है, तो आप इसमें तो पहले ही मैक्सिमम 42 इस तरह से सॉल्व कर रहे होंगे। जस्ट अ हाइपोथेटिकल एग्जाम्पल। ठीक है, सो इस वजह से जस्ट सॉल्व दोस। ठीक है, सो दिस वाज अ लिटिल ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन अबाउट P1। नेक्स्ट वीडियो वुड बी ऑन द फर्स्ट टॉपिक ऑफ क्वाड्रेटिक्स, मे बी कंप्लीटिंग स्क्वायर, और फिर सो ऑन हम इस पे आगे मूव करते चले जाएंगे। थैंक यू।